Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Farouk. I'm one of the co-founders of Muslamic Makers. Muslamic Makers is a community of creative professionals mainly focused around Muslims in tech and trying to get more Muslims into the technology industry. It came out of my experiences and my co-founders' brothers' experiences of being in this tech industry and not seeing people like us, not seeing ourselves represented, and we really wanted to bring out those role models and also just find a safe space for people to support each other.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Ibrahim and I'm one of the co-founders of Deen Developers. The reason why we set up Deen Developers was because I've been working in the tech industry for a few years now, and after speaking to a number of experienced developers, what we realized was that the Muslim tech scene was lagging behind quite significantly. And this wasn't because of a lack of talent or lack of skill or lack of expertise. It came down to a few different things. The first thing being that there was no real place for Muslim developers, people in tech, and people who have a similar mindset to come together, share ideas, and actually build something of benefit for the community. And the second thing being that the skills of this ummah were not being harnessed in the right manner.
We don't want to create just another network. I think it was more about
More like a hands-on practical.
hands-on, people coming in, building things together.
Exactly.
Instead of just speaking about the ideas, we want people actually do them and then benefit people, tangible things. Because when you put a bunch of talented people into a room together, just good things happen. And then when you give them a bit of direction, you say, okay, let's think about this problem in the community, for example, or this leader in the community has raised this issue that he's facing or she's facing. When you put a lot of smart people in a room behind that problem, you can achieve. I think you can achieve quite a lot. I think that's the vision. I think generally around Deen Developers.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Taz and I run events for Islamic Makers. I joined about 2 years ago to help continue the great work that I've run because I have been doing around curating wholesome, beneficial events for the Muslim community in tech. Our community has since grown and our events are now open to people of all faiths and none. We've been blessed enough to collaborate with the likes of FutureGov, World Remit, Google for Startups, IDEO, Deen, Us2, Musmatch and so many more.
Hi, I'm Chet Warner. I am the co-founder and partner of Ada Ventures, and I'm also the co-founder of Diversity VC. Muslamic Makers and Ada Ventures have been working together for over a year now, and we've been delighted to support their work. Specifically for this hackathon, we were really excited to partner with them to allow more Muslims access to working on technical problems and trying to create solutions that could change the lives of Muslims around the world.
Hey there, my name is Tommy Williams. I'm the community manager at Makers. Makers is a 12-week intensive coding bootcamp. So we take people that have no previous experience in coding, and then 12 weeks later, after coming through our training at the academy, they're then hireable as junior developers. And we have a team at Makers whose sole responsibility is to help find them jobs in the tech scene in London. The missions of Makers Academy is to promote diversity in tech. So teaming up with this hackathon was a no-brainer.
I actually have gone to one of Islamic Makers and Deen Developers joint collaboration, I think last month, and that's where I heard about it. So I thought, I'm non-tech, but you guys were super friendly and encouraged a lot of people out of tech to join. So I applied for it and alhamdulillah, here I am. So I think my skills as a psychiatrist can actually help with the product that we're creating today, because obviously I'm looking at human behaviour. What are the problems that Muslim people are faced with today. I actually work in East London, so the vast majority of my patients are Muslims. And the fact that they don't actually have an outlet where to go in terms of trying to find out solutions to their problems. So our app is looking at connecting Muslims with their local imams and being able to ask questions directly to help problem solve.
I heard about Deen developers through Twitter. So what happened when they had the first hackathon, someone put augmented reality landmarks, and then someone tagged us that this already exists, and then we go retweet it, and then what happened is, okay, I thought, wow, it was quite amazing, I didn't know that. So I met with the brother Ibrahim, and then we talked about it, and then say he's planning to do with Muslamic makers a collaboration hackathon too. That's why I'm interested, that's why I signed up, I'm here today. We have an idea, and we have a very mixed team, which is why I love it. It's not like tech, so we have a mixture of team. And so when I ask a question, I don't ask to the tech team, I ask the other non-tech team and see what they think about it. At the end of the day, wherever we come up with ideas, it's not going to be tech people using it, it's going to be average Joe, non-tech people using it. So it's very challenging, but it was nice. It's good to get some ideas.
The concept that my team is working on today is creating an app and a website that allows you to ask questions as part of the Muslim community as Muslims to your local imam in the local mosque. Muslims are generally, mostly male dominated, but as a woman I didn't feel very intimidated coming. I felt as if there would actually be like an equal representation, just because if it's like especially like if it's a Muslim event, then there will be like an equality in like having Muslim females and males involved in it. But no, I feel like it's definitely changing now. A lot of coders, a lot of people just realizing that there's a lot of like cross-functional growth, and you need like different perspectives from both sides to like connect and create.
Content makes it more accessible for Islamic makers, for the people in Islamic makers. It allows people to take their vision from paper right to the end where they can present it back to the investors or other people to just get an idea of if the idea is going to work or not.
So this hackathon this weekend has been absolutely amazing to see the teams come together, work on all sorts of ideas, from tracking your deeds to motivate each other to stuff around Islamic history. It's been incredible to see. One of the reasons we really wanted to do this hackathon specifically was we knew that actually there are people in our community that have all sorts of skills, let that be developing UX or just simply being very creative professionals.